God damn it. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we have a number of things to get through tonight as far as demos and other games. So that one, that's definitely a go on the laptop type game for me. All right. Let's give this one a shot, shall we? This is Busy Bar World Tour, and with the very dramatic AI photo, I have questions. This is the gameplay trailer. It looks like you're opening up with an AI game trailer. Personally, from my experience with that, general populace not like them. They don't come over received well. I would see about replacing that with a human-owned, human-made asset when you can. I talked about this on Reddit a little bit earlier today, actually. There was a conversation about it, and if somebody can identify that it is AI, then that can immediately affect the perception of the game. So, just with how some of the images look, I have questions. Yeah, I have questions, and you have a $14 price tag. Yeah, I'm gonna try to refrain from tearing into your Steam page too much. There are Reddits for that, of which I am on. But as far as marketing, yeah, I would. I would look at what your AI assets are, and see where they're prevalent in your trailer, and see about changing them through. Okay, so the developers describe how their game uses AI to generate content. It's like this. Some parts of the game's production may involve procedural or AI-assisted tools, mainly speed up iteration, explore visual directions, or support asset creation. So images, explored visual directions, images. The game's concept, tone, style, story, and final creative choices are decided by us. So, my question is, what is the amount of human who touch this? Mainly in the art. I don't care so much about the coding. If the game plays, that's fine. I do like how it's a four-player co-op on a shared screen. That's fun. I don't have 4 people play it at home, local co-op. My question is how much AI was used to write your Steam? Because some of your wording is interesting. Anyway, other than the potential AI aspect, which the developer does admit does exist, my question is how much? How much of this is AI? I'm not knocking the game. I am looking at what is involved, graphics, And, could you have done your trailer better if you had, like, because look, your first foot look at of what you see at the trailer, that looks AI. This background does, at least. I don't know if this is human made or not, mainly because of the animation. Um, so I don't know. Which, if you can fool me, I'm happy to. Hats off, right? Hats off to you, because I see a lot of it, unfortunately. But yeah, so just my general question is how much AI is actually in this and how much is human touched. Your description is very vague. I would like to personally see a little bit more, because as soon as you go on the page, you could tell there's a lot of AI. So it gives the impression that the game is more AI than human made. So, at least as far as visuals, I can't speak on coding because I don't know. I'm not a coding person. But this music has been reused. This is a commonly used. Yeah, okay. This music has been reused. Okay. Few little things. You have music and you have sound. You don't have UI sound. Okay, so sound is the UI, the things like that. I would update this so it's not just sound. It says like UI sound, or something that's more descriptive than sound, because sound and music are synonyms. A sound can be music, and music can be a sound. Little things. Order, bubble, size, small. I like how you have different sizes there. That's nice. You have controls. Other than that, you don't have much. You do not have a dyslexia-friendly setting, and yeah. Those L's look like eyes almost to me, and that I looks like a T. Okay, other than my sound music dislike and really would recommend a change. You don't have a dyslexia friendly font. You don't have colorblind. You don't have high contrast. You are missing quite a few things that I would go and say, hey, if you want people to be able to play your game, maybe add these things. Add some clarification. I don't know how much of this is real, like handmade assetry or assetry. I don't know how much of this is real or is human made. This texture looks way too big for this wall. It could be my settings I just lowered from high to medium, but this pattern looks too big for this wall. And I can't tell if it repeats or not. But it looks visually off-putting compared to the sharpness of the outlines of, say, your window or your human, or you can see the sharp outline here versus the lack of pattern or lack of texture on your wall. Let's see, codex. You got anything good? Oh, okay, sweet. All right, new game. This is AI generated. There's no voice, even a fake voice. This is AI generated. Maybe with the animated guy laid over. But the mouths also don't match up to the words. So it could also just be the choice of style. But this is the glass merged down with the one that he touched. Yeah, that's AI. Little things. There's little notes that you like, little things that you could fix. I mean, other than getting a human to make the art. You'll go back. Okay. I can't even tell that there's a glass pane in that because of this, what looks to be a spider web. Okay, that looks very AI. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there looks to be more AI than what your disclosure said. As we open up our sparkly water. Okay, so I get in the green and it's not the right green, so I would adjust your range there then. Okay. Oh, so I too can jump on here, okay? That animation looks so bad. It looks like he's trying to stop himself from falling backwards. And that's AI. The picture there in the corner, that definitely looks like it's... I mean, it could be hand drawn. Like I said, I don't know the proportion of so like, I don't even know how to go and get this money. Like, it doesn't tell me how to pick it up. This is definitely a multiplayer, like, aimed game. Because I'm sitting here and I'm struggling with this. Hey. Get him up. Higher? No thanks. I don't like how... It didn't even tell me how to pick the money up. That was a random guess. And then their enter start is wrong for controller, so it's not even registering really that I'm using a controller as far as that. Okay, let's see. go quick. They move very slowly. It looks like he's taking a shit when he's cleaning. Or like... It's bad. See? Looks like he's like... Okay, I don't even really want to play this. Solo, it sucks. Solo, this game kind of sucks. Can I go back? Back to main menu. Yes, that's fine. Your character doesn't move fast enough to run to actually fulfill everything without making people angry. Which in a game that is meant for both solo and co-op play, you need to take that into account. It looks like he's floating right there, dude. Like, I wonder if how much of this is AI, like I said. And without the disclosure actually giving me information, it says fuck all, honestly. With it how it is, you can't move fast enough. It doesn't tell you to push A to collect the money. That was a figure it out by myself. And then have to collect money, try to move fast enough in a speed that's not fast enough. This is a no from me, dog. This is a no from me. Maybe if I played it with other people, but that's a no from me. That's a... Don't waste your money. And it's $14, right? It is $14 on Steam for AI generated reskinned art with speed that doesn't move fast enough. This is maybe worth, under $5 for co-op. But for what I have seen, the lack of story, the inability to make a single person versus co-op options, yeah, that's a no from me. I'm sorry. I usually can tolerate AI stuff. However, when your character in a co-op game that is said to also be a solo or in co-op. If they are solo, they need to be able to move fast enough, include the tutorial on how to pick up the money, because, that's what the entire game is built around, is making money to save the bar, and expand or whatever. It's not even a farming sim. Like, this is not a farming sim whatsoever. It's got wrong tags on here. It might be a party game. I'll give it that. It might be a party game. Having no extra keys and nobody to play with, I can't test that. But when this is the first thing you open up to, when this is the first thing your new game opens up to, is AI art. And there's no, hey, we're planning on replacing this. I was hoping for more when I saw it on Keymailer. I was hoping for a lot more. And unfortunately, I am incredibly just disappointed. Because if it was worth the $15 that it says it is, I would have tried to get keys for probably some of the kids, maybe a bagger, maybe Mr. Bagger, maybe, you know, I would have maybe considered going, hey friends, this is a party game, why don't we play it together? But unfortunately, that is in the check it and fuck it bucket pile. That is in the do not waste your money. I will tell you, do not waste your money. It's bad. It is bad. I have to, let me see. Where the fuck is the demo for this thing? It's not even on here anymore. Wonderful. That makes attempting to play this game impossible. Okay. Okay. All right. I can do a short one on this one. Let's see. Okay, so it sounds like a poorly planned, this hasn't come out yet, but I can do a small blurb. I was supposed to be able to test the game with the demo. There's no demo on Steam. You can apply to be a playtester, but there's no demo, which Keymailer requires you to have and or give a key to the demo or playtest in order for somebody to play the game on stream. And I've already contacted the developer and said, hey, on top of giving me the wrong key, for a game that is not this game, um, there's no demo. So, um, it says you can drink prosecco and grow your dream cafe. I don't know how much of this is asset flipped. I like the bay art though. Like that's nice. That's super pretty. Oh, go back, go back. That looks like it might be AI. Let's see if there's an AI disclosure here, shall we? Yes. Initial music tracks, concept art, and temporary translations reworked and finalized by humans. Nothing went straight from the generator into the game. However, it was still used in the game even though it was generated. So, okay. And fine. This doesn't tell me much. This does not tell me much because if I come up here, this looks like it's still AI. Let's see. Back. That also looks like it's still AI. Just with text added over it. I don't like the fact that it looks like it's in first person, but I do like the fact you can drink wine. Like, that's why I looked at it. And that's why I was like, hey, I'll play this. I'll play the demo. I like the ideas that it looks like for the cooking. Like, can't test it out. You can eat ice cream though, dude. I wish they had it as well as in third person instead of just first. Because I can get a lira. So this looks like it might be in Greece or Italy. Okay. That's trippy. I don't like that. Some of this movement is a little smooth. I wonder what their accessibility settings are. Let's see, do they have any? Nope. Otherwise, they would be down here. Let's see what their EULA looks like. Cloud type. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what their EULA looks like. Okay. Retention. Okay. But what happens after this? How are they destroyed? Or are they destroyed? Or are they filed away? I don't really want to click on that and look. Because you should spell it out in your full EULA. How you're going to handle it. To me, that's just lazy. Okay. It looks interesting. It does, though, like, this has AI looks to it. That wine bottle looks very muddled. But yeah, like I said, there is no demo. And the key they gave me didn't work, but looking at the looking at the game, it's interesting. My only concern is this. Because that's still using generative AI. If with the use of generative AI, I'd like to see, hey, yes, we acknowledge that this is Gen AI, and eventually we are working to replace that. Just because otherwise you get games that look exactly the same or very close to the same, such as a lot of the anyway, there's a lot. But I like the idea of it. I think the concept is cool. I wish they had a third party over the shoulder camera. That way, like, the first person just fucks with me. It fucks with me, and I'm not the biggest fan of it, but yeah. So Um, so that's kind of a little thing, so to speak, shall we say. Um, hmm. Yeah, okay. So that is as much as I can possibly do on Vacation Cafe Simulator because, like I mentioned, if I go like this key has already been redeemed, so I'm not worried about it. The key that it gave me is called Dig Die, and that is not a Vacation Cafe Simulator. I mean, it's a key, but it doesn't help me do my requirements, which I don't know why you would put it on Keymailer if you weren't ready for people to, actually do it. Little things. All right. Spirit code breaker. All right. We're moving pretty quickly through some of these guys. We're not trying to go too fast. But that last one, the last two, I can't do much. I literally cannot do too much there. All right, let's look at this one. Hopefully it's better. Folk horror game. Ooh, okay, I'm okay with this. I have questions about if those voices are human or not. I can't necessarily tell, but that's okay. It's a folk horror atmospheric interactive game. Okay. I don't see an AI disclosure, which makes me sad. I have to fix my sock. This is bugging me. It's too loose in my toes. And I'm not taking my socks off. Free all. So, all right. I don't see an AI disclosure. I have questions about this map. It looks. I have questions. Do you like that there's fun yet terrifying? Okay. So this with the M dash, I multiple M dashes in a row here. I 4, 5 of them in one place. I'm wondering if this was written by AI. I don't know. I'm not going to I'm not going to say if it was or not because I don't know. But that is kind of a little thing that you can look at as I'm going to remember to take my meds because I haven't taken my meds yet. Fuck. Give me a second. That's why my head is starting to hurt. Sorry. I have to take my heart rate meds and my depression meds. Or my anxiety meds. These are... Cannot miss these. Alright. But as mentioned, I can't tell. There is no AI disclosure. Nor do I want to accurately accuse somebody of using AI. Generative AI. That would be rude. I'm not doing that. That's interesting. Let's see. They do have accessibility features, which I like this. Save any time, custom volume controls that should be built in anyway. I don't think that's an accessibility feature. That should be just normal. Narrated game menus. That's nice. Good for people who have low volume of vision. That's nice. Playable without QuickTime events. I also like that. It's good for people who might have joint issues or also reduced visual aspects. Okay, I think it looks cool. Apparently the AI voice, there is use of AI. It's the voices. Okay, that helps a little bit just for my knowledge of, hey, um hey, don't forget to do the thing. So, all right, AI, no AI. Okay, sweet. All right, so let me make sure that I can see chat before we go in blind. All right, can't use my controller apparently. Doesn't work. All right, let's see. Game option. But yes, I like how these are kind of broken up. I'm gonna turn the voice off because I'm sorry, I don't want to hear AI voice. Sound effects, ambient. Okay, so overall, not too bad. Inputs. WASD. Wow, that moves really slowly. Okay. Quality. Not much here. I would like a little more options, especially if there's a head bob. Please save me. Okay, we'll see. Spacebar to skip intro. I'm assuming this would be red, but okay. There we go. But we should get the CPU and GPU upgrades here. Keyword soon. Okay, this is a long loading screen. I don't like how I can't choose what FPS it's at. Because, like, I'd like to have it at 20 to 30. 30 usually helps with motions. There's no light. There's no light warning. Okay. Especially in an opening game, I would make sure that you have a light warning. Because, I'm sorry. That's important to have. Especially if you're claiming settings you already have or accessibility testing or accessibility settings, the least you can do is add a flash warning, because yeah. Can't even tell if I'm jumping or not. I'm just following these walls. It's a crow, okay. That's a weirdly detailed crow. I wonder if that's not an asset that maybe they got from somewhere. I'm curious. I didn't see a credits, so I don't know. You should not be here, okay? Very few are called to this place. Ancient prophecy. There's a riddle. Fuck. Speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I am nobody, but I come alive in witness fears. What am I? Oh god. Trees? Where'd it go? I don't even get a chance to answer. It just this is supposed to be a puzzle game. Damn. I really would like a light warning on this game or ways to adjust lighting. There's no high contrast mode, there's no colorblind mode. Little things that could go a long way. And I'm only making these critiques because on the Steam page they claim to have accessibility options. And hi, I'm Rose. This is what I test. I test the accessibility of your games because, yeah, I try not to be too much of a dick about it, but occasionally a little bit does slip through. Village of Sadeka. Okay. I can't jump back. Okay. I didn't finish exploring that, but okay. This is more of a walking simulator than a puzzle game, especially when I can't even answer the riddle. That's I also can't jump, really. Not really. I guess I don't go that way. Oh, what are you? You look like a slug? Okay. Interesting. The light movement's weird. Find the letter to the brave. Okay. I don't like that I look up and I can't see anything, basically. Guess this is a... You want me to find a letter? Not really a good place to go and look for this. Oh, I can't. It's up there, over there. Okay. You want me to go up there? I have to go back? I'm very confused. I'm very confused what the slug wants. And there's no tutorial, so if it's meant to be a puzzle story game, there's at least something. Okay, this movement, this head bob, yes, I am sure. The fact you can't toggle it on or off is killing me. That is... I can deal with a lot. Head bobbing, though, is something that makes me absolutely nauseous. And yeah, I don't want to deal with it. I don't like to make you guys deal with it because as much as I may have a trash can that sits right here on my desk, I don't throw it on a BRB screen. So I mean, I'm not horribly mad. I'm I'm a little annoyed with that game. It's a demo, and I know this. I am just I'm a little annoyed with the lack of settings. Yes, it's a horror game. However, there are ways to make horror games accessible. I have gone over this with several indie horror game people, of which this seems to be one as well, because I've never heard. These are all their new first games. Yeah, I would really just I don't know whether I don't really have words for that one, other than head shake bad. Please actually add accessibility options if you're going to talk about them on your Steam page. All right. It's more AI pictures. It looks like. It's okay. That logo looks AI to me. It may not, but like I said, it's yeah, I don't know if I can have an opinion on this. Not really. That one anyway. I do like how it is kind of up and above. I love the over angle option. That if I can get an over angle option on a game, they want $20. Okay, we'll take a look. We'll see if that's fair. The research tree is not bad. Looks at least it doesn't look bad from pictures, but we'll take a look here in a minute. I just want to see if I can. That isn't. I don't know if that's English or not, but I don't know if it's also AI. This definitely gives some AI vibes too. And I just say gives. Like I said, I'm not accusing of AI usage. I don't know. We're gonna take a look. But I love that this reminds me of the old Zook Tycoon, except for food. Which makes me want to like this game. Makes me want to like this game. Alright, after I think we have this one. Yeah, after this one, we'll go to our new games that we need to do for today, and go forth, and go until I no longer have brain cells. All right, set your price. Okay, it's not bad. Members make call. Building money. Are you spending money loudly? Okay, this seems pretty handwritten, which I like. They probably ran it through an AI just to go check and check for buzzwords, stuff like that, which is fine. As long as you're not generating images or textual works or anything that a human can make. Pulling data, I don't care. There is no AI disclosure, which makes me sad. However, they do have accessibility features, so I'm okay with this. Let's see. Adjustable difficulty. Nice. That's good for vision impaired people, ADHD. That's good for a number of different things. So a number of different conditions, even joint conditions, RA, less clicking, rheumatoid arthritis, Ehlers-Danlos, less movement. Like it can be definitely helpful. Save any time. I mean, I would kind of hope that would be a general, just a feature. I wouldn't call that accessibility, but I would hope that'd just be a general feature. Adjustable text size. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Okay, that's the first game we've seen today that has that. I'm excited. That makes me so happy. Color alternatives. So it sounds like they might have a colorblind mode or several because it says alternatives plural, which makes me very, very happy. Custom volume controls, like, to me that's basic. Playable with quick time events. Again, that's good for reduced vision, pinhole, or seizure, as well as RA, joint issues, etc. So, okay. I'm a little excited about this. one, but you know what? We haven't even looked at the game yet. So, take a look. Well, it looks like he's giving him the middle finger almost. I didn't see an AI disclosure, but some of these... Some things look like there might be a touch of AI. I would like to see an AI disclosure from them. But I'm not saying there is or there isn't. I'm saying, to me, it looks like it. Does that mean that I am saying, oh, there's AI in this? No. I am saying, to me, it looks like it. I would like clarification. If it was made by a human, tell me it was made by a human in the Steam. In the Steam thing. I want to know that it was... I want to know if it was made by a human. Okay? Don't... Oh, we're hiding our art team. Da-da-da. I want to know that a human touched this. It makes me excited. It makes me happy. And it makes me a little more interested in your game. Display. Let's see. Dark mode. I like how they have that. It is an accessibility feature for color vision impairment. Yes, so we're going to leave dark mode on. I also think that is not even color vision impairment. Having a dark mode is helpful for people who have seizures, who bright lights can trigger, who are helpful with people who have vasovagal syncope or dysautonomia, things that people might not think about that could definitely be triggered by having a super bright light in front of their face. Which, hi, I'm one of those people. That's why every time if I can find a game that has a dark mode, you better believe dark mode is turned on. We are going to disable animations. Actually, no, let's leave them on. Units. What? You started fucking non-freedom units? Okay. Okay, I like the amount of settings there are. I still wish there were a little more. There's not colorblind settings, which is what I was over here going, please be colorblind settings, please be colorblind settings. Because it said, you know, color access. By that, they mean dark mode. Which is because it can be higher contrast and shit, stuff like that. I'm trying not to swear, sorry. Who am I kidding? Y'all sometimes come here for me because I swear. There is the reason I have the tags on, because I swear a lot. Anyway, I like the amount of settings they have, but let's just try the tutorial out, because, yeah. Okay. I'm curious to know if this was hand-drawn, if this was partial AI, or, again, I want to know if this is human. Human! I want to know about the humans. Okay, Master Lee, thank you, sir. Top bar, money. Okay. Gift for you. Ooh, I don't like that. I wish there was, if that's an animation, turning that off could be, okay. Yeah, that might be an animation. Oh, I like that. Ooh, I would almost include flash warning because if that is the animation, that's just yeah. Okay. But I don't want. Oh, I have to. Okay. Yeah, that. Like I said, I really wish there was a flash thing on that. That might just be an animation though. That's fine. Why am I hearing a voice? I didn't know there was a voice. Okay. I did the tutorial. Enough of the tutorial that I feel like I can figure this out. We're gonna go in the, UK. It's harder. Okay. So they have it difficulty based on country and funding selection. Okay. I'm glad to see that the meat-based versus plant-based has no difficulty on difficulty. That's nice. Okay, so you can see, okay, that's the Ukraine, so okay. Looks like UK and Germany. Those are kind of the two, what would be considered hard places. We should go with, let's go with Ukraine. The interest rate is high, but we'll deal with it. Ooh, I do not like that. I do not like that. Ooh. Okay, product. Prices. Markup per burger, that's fine. Actually, let's just make it 60. That's pretty cool. I like how they have this, but they have a calculator. Ugh. Okay. Research. Do we have enough? Okay. Nice. Okay, awesome. Little things. Customize sauce. X Burger Wagon. Ruby Stand Manager, okay. And then antibacterial wipes. Oh, that's fine with me. And we can see the money matters. Okay, beautiful. Okay, test the market. Okay. Let's see, manage money. Okay, so I can't really test the product. That's fine. Okay. Let's do play, shall we? Okay, WASD does not move my camera. I don't like that. And I don't know how to condense this in. So a little less than happy there. Okay. Are you mad? Okay. Okay, so I have to research this. I have to do stuff first. I don't have enough. Okay. Out of stock. What? It says ordering. Net profit and I mean, we did sell out, so okay. See the satisfaction price minimum. Okay, not bad. Got one goal. One goal complete. Not much here. I don't want a snapshot. Good. Did get a finance point of okay. Okay, goals. Let's see. Let's go 80. Research. Yeah, I can't. Can't grip these. I don't have enough. Okay. Too expensive. Okay. I don't know how to talk to them, I guess. But I can move places, so. Okay, good places. Students in Kiev. Wait, what? New profit record. Oh, made $127. Okay. Customer satisfaction was 100. Okay. Pretty good. We had a little bit of expired ingredients, but that's okay. Start day with a. Oh, okay. This spot kind of seems a little better, but I'll move here and see what happens. Mm. I feel like I lost money on that one. Yeah, I lost a lot of money on that one. That hurts. That hurts. Okay. Oh, I do not like. Oh goodness. Let's see. Digital gift cards. Everybody's happy. Okay. It's considered good. Okay. It's only burger recipes though. There we go. There's some people buying. Yeah. And they're about 5. 7. Okay. 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 Out of stock. Everybody's happy. Price is okay. We're back to making money, which is good. Everybody seems to want all of the shit with their shit. Okay. Hmm. Okay, put this down at 75. There we go. We have a nice line. Okay. Let's see. Just sell 40 burgers in one day. Okay, stand points, that's doing good. And we're making money, so that ain't bad. I can't upgrade it. Shit. I should be able to read the wipes. Okay, let's see. Oh shit, not another breaking news. Citywide purchase probability 3%. Okay. Got 30 and we've got a lot of drinks, so I want to be like right here because that's where this crosswalk is. It gets a lot more room. 3 burger. Shit, they're expensive. Probably gonna sell out of burgers. I cannot. Cannot order, but okay. Wait, oh yeah, I lost money because of the upgrades. It's okay. We'll live. Okay, get it up to 84. Okay, 892. We're just on the cusp of being able to not to fuck up. Because this is expensive. Okay. Okay. Let's see, can I see this? Burger Boss. Don't have enough. Okay, that's fine. So 3% more likelihood to buy things. We've got 42 burgers. Let's see if we sell out. We might actually sell 40 burgers and profit record. That's what the little dog is at the bottom. It's so cute. Woo, we're out of stock. Oh, meet the goal. Met the goal. 30 drinks in a day. Shit. Okay. Okay. It's not bad. Not good, but not bad. Okay. Go 96. Okay. Another 48 burgers. One of these every day? Okay. Hey! Purchase probability plus 5%. Okay, sweet. Hey, Kata, can I run people over? No, I can't even drive the fucking burger cart, unfortunately. Can't even move the freaking map, the map, or the camera. Cannot run people over, unfortunately. But we are making money off the wazoo, and we're out of burgers. Doesn't watch this? No pressure? Shit. Okay, people weren't too happy because of the waiting in line part, but I made a lot of money, so that's okay. What do I gotta do? Oh, 12. How do I see my current reputation? Let's go 65. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Let's go. This does remind me of old school Tycoon games, which I really like. I miss the old school Tycoon games. I don't know if it's just me, but I miss them. It makes me sad that, you know, we don't have as many of them as we used to. I think old school Zoom Tycoon. So happy, dude. This kind of reminds me of that, except in a burger stand format. Yeah, we're out, dude. We are making money though. We are at a net profit. We are operating in the green. So okay, it's fine. we're at our very like upper echelon right now, where the money would be good and where it would be shit. But hey, Kat, how you doing? You having a good day? That chicken animation is so cute. Oh, I like how you can slide that up. That's nice. I just wish you could make the text bigger on some of these. Because this text is way down here. I would rather have this like in a little box up here. But it doesn't happen. Okay. Oh, we made even more money. Fuck. Okay. That's our best. Shit. Okay, we're not doing too bad. Terrible burger feedback for 10 days in a row. Just woke up. Hell yeah, you get to go on a train? Trains are nice. Trains are fun. I like trains. Oh, go another one. Let's go. No, that's a very slow scroll. We're gonna get for 48 just to test this. Test this stand, shall we say? Because I think. Okay, Pharaohs. Dude, you realize we got the Gooniversity train channel because I kept bothering Pharaohs and going, you have any more of them train videos? You have any more of them train videos, sir? Were you hopefully so bored? Why don't you take a nap? Is that, like, feasible to do? In that? Like, I don't know what's cool in European trains. So I don't know if sleeping is like you're looking at me. I'm feeling you're looking at me like I have no idea what I'm doing. But yeah. Can you do an eep maybe? I don't know what's possible. I don't know what's allowed, okay? I don't know etiquette in German trains. Probably just can't go back to sleep. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. This stand makes the most money, so... Okay, let's see how we do with 2 stands. I just scored bunny, okay? Like the Witcher at the wishing well. Shit, I love the references. Cheeky, baka baka. Okay, that one is going pretty well. This one looks like it might Ran out of stock. Shit. Can I? Oh, I can't move inventory. Shit. Okay. Well, fuck. Let's see how we did. Oh, we lost money. Shit. Fuck shit. Not doing too bad though. Okay. Wanna like I wanna be able to move the map. Cause I can't. The map's so cramped. Oh my god. Now I can't zoom out. Cause see, I can't zoom out. Okay, yeah, okay. Fuck that. That's pissing me off. Okay. Okay, there are little things that I like about this, and there's little things that I'm like. Okay. Save. I like how they have all the music options right there. You want no one more turn. That's funny. That's really funny. Okay. I like a lot of the settings. We're missing some of the settings. I really would like an AI disclosure. But I can only get so much. So I mean, yeah, would I pay $20 for that? I'd pay 10. Especially because I don't know if it's AI. I don't know. I don't have enough information. Based off of me playing it for a little bit. I mean, I'd buy it for. I would recommend it if it were $10. If it's $20, that's use your own judgment. Go forth, use your own judgment, and do what you think is best. If you really like those kind of games, maybe it's worth $20 to you. I like them, but not enough to pay $20 for that game. So that's my take on it. That's my take on it. But yeah, I like it enough to. I mean, like I said, 20 bucks. Okay, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Because I mean, if it were $10, now we're in my area of being able to go, okay, I feel confident enough that I can get enough enjoyment out of this per hourage with how much is available to make it worth it. $20? That's a maybe. Games that I consider absolutely worth it are like CK3 games that you can put thousands of hours into. Personally, I don't think I could put thousands of hours into that. Maybe overnight I could, but like realistically, don't think I could put thousands of hours in. I could maybe put 100 hours into it, but I don't think I could put thousands of hours into it. I have to take my other heartburn med, but okay. Let's go see. I have some demos to do too. On top of everything. So, okay, I might as well do it. Yeah? Alright. So, sort column.